So you've been thinking about making the move to Fayetteville, Arkansas. Well, in today's video, we're going to be going over everything you would ever need to know when it comes to making that decision if this is the right place for you to move. We're going to go over things such as the schools here, show you some different neighborhoods, pull the map up, and show you kind of how everything's laid out, where stuff's located, the main streets, and everything else that we can think of. That way you guys can make the best decision for you if it's the right place for you. So if that's what you're looking for, then stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. If this is your first time to our channel, this is Living in the Ozarks. And on this channel, we go over everything you would ever need to know when it comes to moving to and living in the Northwest Arkansas as well as the Southwest Missouri area. We go over things such as the best neighborhoods for families. We go over the cost of living and really go through and showcase our beautiful area. So hopefully you guys know what it's actually like here. So if you guys want to stay up to date on all those videos that we put out every single week, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell. That way you're notified every time we put out new videos. And if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Chris, and me and my team help people make the move here every single day. So whether you're looking to make the move tomorrow, the next day, or in the future in the next year or two, be sure to reach out to us. You can give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. That information is down below. And me and my team would absolutely love to help you guys make that move as easy as possible. But in today's video, we are talking about Northwest Arkansas and more specifically Fayetteville, Arkansas. So we're actually going to go through and give you a map tour. So what that means is we're going to pull the map up, go over kind of just how everything's laid out, show you the different streets, show you the interstates, show you exactly what you need to know, to get around here, to know where stuff is. We're going to talk about different schools. We're going to talk about, some of the downtown areas, some of the amenities, and the suburbs. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump onto the computer and get started. All right, so first things first, I just want to kind of show you where Fayetteville is located in the Northwest Arkansas metro. So we'll kind of zoom out here, give you a better idea. We're going to go off of the two main cities. So Fayetteville is obviously one of the main cities, and then Bentonville. That's where most people call about whenever they call us on our, on this channel. They're looking to make the move here. They're usually talking about either wanting to be around Bentonville or Fayetteville. So just so you have an idea of the distance. So we have Fayetteville here. We're going to put in directions to Bentonville. So as you can see, about a 35-minute drive. And that's pretty consistent any day that you're making that drive. Obviously, some of the rush hour times may add a few minutes to it, but anywhere from 35 to 45 minutes going down Interstate 49 is going to be is going to be the basic time frame that you are looking at. So definitely it is a small, it's more condensed it's a more condensed metro. Everything's kind of jammed in here. So keep that in mind. You can still, if you're living in Fayetteville, you can still do stuff in Bentonville. It's not a bad drive. But we'll pull up and mark this just so you know the highway here. So obviously here's Fayetteville, down here on the south side of the metro. But this interstate here is Interstate 49. So this is the interstate that runs all the way through the metro here and up into Missouri and down farther down towards Fort Smith. So 49 here is going to be your main interstate. So if you're, doesn't matter if you're leaving from Fayetteville and going to Bentonville, Bella Vista, Rogers, anywhere else, this is going to be your main road that you take here, is this highway here. We'll zoom in here a little closer to show you some of the other main streets, and then we'll kind of get into, the specifics of Fayetteville. Some of the other streets that you're going to want to be aware of here in Fayetteville are going to be, let me pull up here so we can get everything right here. Okay, so some of the other main streets, this is exit 62, and this is MLK Jr. Boulevard, Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. And this area here is going to be your main kind of off the highway fast food places, some hotels. This is where Walmart is. There's a neighborhood market here. You also have a Walmart down here to the east, or going east off of the highway. But this is where, all of your stuff such as, gas stations, fast food places, some other restaurants too, but just your main, your main everyday needs are going to be on Martin Luther King. There's other places too, but that's just kind of right off of the highway there. You can kind of see, if I can get a little closer here. So this is going to be going west off of I-49. Like I said, Waffle House, Whataburger, all of them, all of your main stuff. You also have this is where you're going to start getting into kind of more that college feel, because this is where the university is. I'll show you here. So here's the university. This is Razorback Road. And this is going to take you down where you can, this is Razorback Gardens is where a lot of people tailgate at for like game days. Like I said, you're going to get more into that college feel in these inner cities of Fayetteville. Now, it's not to say that the whole town is just a college town, because it's definitely not. It's got a lot of good options for families, for anyone, honestly. I'll go through and show you here one other road that's pretty big. Let's see here. Okay, so this road here, this is College Avenue, and this kind of runs down through this is going to run down through like even more of your university areas. So this is going to be down by where all the downtown is, where the college bars are. I'll show you where the downtown is here for Fayetteville. So here's Fayetteville Square. And it's a really, really cool downtown square too, because it's not just for college kids, for sure. I mean, there's businesses down there, there's eating places, there's breweries, there's several breweries down there. There's restaurants, there's boutique shops, there's just everything that you can think of, and they do a lot of stuff for the community down there too. They got farmers markets there. They have, we're going into the holiday seasons now, so they're going to be having lights all over that downtown area, and they'll actually do like pony rides and camel rides. You can go there and and meet Santa, take your kids there. Really, really cool stuff that they do a lot for the area there. And then obviously, just awesome restaurants, awesome bars. You can see kind of some of the stuff around here. Like I said, this is the square here. This is the town center. You got the Fayetteville Police Department. You got a Lululemon's here. Hugo's here. Just a lot of stuff that you can take advantage of. I'll show you. So we've got the square here, and if you go up here to what's known as Dixon Street, which is right through here, this is like the main, as you can see, they got some restaurants more up here on the east side of it. But then once you get down here a little further, this is where it turns into just all of the college bars. So this is definitely 95% college people that run that kind of area. Doesn't mean that you can't go down there if that's what you're looking for in a area. It's definitely nightlife, stuff like that. But there's a lot of, there's tons and tons and tons of different bars here. So that's there. Like I said, it's more for the college thing. If you wanted to partake in it, obviously you definitely could. Here's also the Walton's Art Center, and this is becoming pretty big now. That's part of the Walton Foundation. They're doing different types of events there. It's a beautiful, beautiful area. Restaurants all through this downtown area, and it's a very nice downtown area too. It's not run down. It's upkept. They're pumping money into it still, so it's very, very nice to be around there. We'll go ahead and jump over here to the University of Arkansas now. So down here around the stadium, or around the university, you actually have, here is our baseball stadium here. They have a gorgeous stadium here. I'll see if I can get a picture of it for you. We actually had, I believe we had the top ranked, I believe that we had the National Player of the Year for college baseball. But we're always ranked top 10, if not top 5 or 3. Now we'll go up here to the university. I'll show you their football field. This is where the football field is. Really nice stadium. And even if you're not a Razorback fan, you can still come here, check out your team play them, or however it works out. But it's nice to have that to where you can go and catch some of those games. But this is, as you can see, the University of Arkansas here just kind of fits in the middle of everything here. But going off some more stuff here, so here's your inner city kind of university. That's where you're going to have, all of the university housing. That area there is going to feel a lot more like a college town. Now, like I was saying though, that downtown area, they have stuff for everyone. So definitely take advantage of that. Don't think that that's just a college area, because it's definitely not. But then we also have, I'll show you our business district here. If I can pull it up here. So over here on the north side of Fayetteville, you have, your Whole Foods, you have the Home Depot, Best Buy, Kohl's, Target. Okay, so you also have your indoor mall here, which is, basically, it's Northwest Arkansas Mall. It's the only real indoor mall around here. You have the Promenade Outdoor Mall up there in Rogers. There is a couple smaller malls, indoor malls, but this is the main indoor mall for Northwest Arkansas. So that's nice. This is where you're going to have like another Walmart, Academy, Home Depot, Best Buy. This is kind of your business district here besides the downtown area. You also have Lake Fayetteville up here. There's going to be some different car lots through here. And you can get to this going down or coming from 49-2. There's an exit there. This is also where Washington Regional Medical Center is. So just a ton of stuff, and kind of shopping, a bunch of restaurants, you have some steakhouses. Pull out of here now. Now, the one thing I do want to talk about really quick is going to be schools. So if you, and not college, I want to talk about just the public school system here. So the number one ranked school district in the entire state is actually located in Fayetteville. It's located in Fayetteville and in Bentonville. It's called Haas Hall, Haas Hall Academy. And it's actually a public charter school. So it's the number one ranked public school district in Arkansas. I believe, could be wrong on this, I'll have to fact check this, but I believe that Haas Hall School is actually ranked like top 20 in the entire nation for public charter schools. So obviously with a charter school, there's a couple more things that go into it, but it is a public school still, and their main campus is in Fayetteville. So you actually have the number one school district here in Fayetteville. Some of the other school districts are obviously just Fayetteville. Excuse me. So Fayetteville School District ranks number 7 in the state, and it ranks number 3 in Northwest Arkansas. So in Northwest Arkansas, it is only behind Bentonville, which is number 2, and then Haas Hall, which is, like I was saying, it's there. But if you take out the charter school, it's actually the second highest rated public school district in Northwest Arkansas. So that's awesome. The other thing is there is a private school here that's called the New School, and it's actually the number 1 ranked private elementary school in the U.S. by Best School Rankings. Now, it's not just an elementary school. They actually take ages from 12 months old all the way up through your high school years, but it's ranked as the number 1 private elementary school in the entire U.S. So obviously, I don't have to tell you what that means. That means that it's a great school. It is private, so there is more fees involved in that. It can get pretty expensive, but if you're looking for a good private school, Fayetteville definitely has that. But regardless of whichever type of schooling that you decide to go with, they're going to be good schools here. Got great options. Sports are, they have really good facilities for their sports here in the schools. And there's also a bunch of options in like Christian schools and homeschooling too, which is a big part of the area. But I just wanted to hit on that really, really quick because I know people with families, that's something that you are going to want to know about. Fayetteville definitely has some decent schools though. All right, so next thing we're going to go over here is I'm going to show you a really cool area here in Fayetteville, and that is Mount Sequoyah. As you can see, here's Mount Sequoyah Woods. There's the Mount Sequoyah Trailhead, and this is actually, if I can pull it up here, so here's Mount Sequoyah Cross, and this actually looks over Fayetteville. I don't know if it'll show me if I do terrain. Yeah, it says, so here's Mount Sequoyah, and here's the cross, and it looks over downtown Fayetteville. Great place for taking pictures. It's got a big cross on it here. I'll show you. So this is the actual view, which I think is really, really cool. You can walk around the trail there. That whole area there, that Mount Sequoyah mountain area is really, really awesome. Let's try to back out of here. But Fayetteville, the one thing that we get asked about a lot when it comes to Fayetteville is it just a college town? Is it solely a college town? And the answer to that question is it's definitely not. There's so many options that you have when it comes to living situations in Fayetteville. If you want a more suburban lifestyle, like more like living in a cul-de-sac, if you want older neighborhoods, if you want new builds, if you want modern homes, traditional, it has it all, to be honest. And what's really nice about it is you can still take advantage of the amenities that bigger city with the inner city stuff, such as the downtown area. If you do want to go out to some of those bars, you have that option there. Tons of restaurants, tons of downtown events. You have the farmers markets there. You have they have parades, they have Christmas parades, they have all kinds of stuff that they do there. One thing that we really like going to, me and my family, if I can find it here, I wasn't thinking about showing this, but this would actually be a good thing. But as a family, we really like going to the Stewart family Christmas lights. This is an awesome place to take your kids. I don't know if they'll have a bunch of pictures, maybe. Oh yeah, tons of pictures. So this is what they put on. It is, you can go here and ride camels, you can ride the train, just a lot of fun stuff for the kids around Christmas time. And they have some little food trucks pulled up, and it is seriously a ton. And they have tons of lighting stuff that they have set up here. It really is cool. There's the camel there. So really, really fun. That's down there in Fayetteville. So there's a lot of family stuff. That's why I'm showing you that. You have Lake Sequoyah here, Lake Sequoyah Park. Just another outdoor thing that we can do here when it comes to the outdoors. Obviously, it's a little farther off, but not too bad. But it really is. You got a lot of good options whenever it comes to Fayetteville and living situations. If you're a college kid, it's perfect. If you're a family, it's still a really good option for sure. All right, so one thing that I want to do now is I actually want to jump over and show you some of the different types of houses that you can expect from, to find here in Fayetteville. Now, we're going to show you 3 different houses and 3 different price points. There's going to be houses obviously cheaper, more expensive. There's a lot of different options here. Now, I do want to preference this with saying that we're not trying to sell you any of these houses in any way. If some of these houses are already actually sold. It's just one of those things to where you can get an idea of, what that kind of money can get you in this area, the different types of housing that are actually available here. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump over to this other tab that I have opened up here, and we're going to go over a couple of these houses. So the first one that we have here is in Clabber Creek. And this here, let me see if I can pull it up before I show you the house. Well, you can see the house, but you can get an idea on the map here. This is a really nice neighborhood. So as you can see, Clabber Creek here, it's to the west of 49, kind of that northwest corner. This is a really good area for families. It's going to have, you're going to be you are going to be close to the highway. You're going to be close to those shopping areas that I was telling you about. You're going to be close to hospitals. You don't ever have to go inside of Fayetteville if you didn't want to. You are in the city limits here, obviously, but it's just a really nice neighborhood. And like I said, since you're located so close, then you're going to be able to do whatever you want to, whether it be in Fayetteville or anywhere else. So I'll show you this. So obviously this house is listed for $389,000. It's a 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,345 square feet. Built in 2004, 2-car attached garage. You're talking $166 per square foot. So like I said, not trying to push this house or anything, just so you can get an idea of the type of homes that are here. They definitely should have cleaned up their house before they took these pictures. But as you can see there, nice backyard. And that's a pretty solid house for around Fayetteville in that neighborhood too. That Clabber Creek is an awesome area. All right, so next one we're going to look at here is, where's this one at here? So this is in Mountain Ranch. So like I was saying, this house actually just went pending, which means it just went under contract. But I'll show you where this one is too. So this one's in Mountain Ranch, which is over still on that west side. Too far down. So it's still on that west side, but it's a really cool area. It's this area right here. This is that Mountain Ranch area. It's next to Owl Creek School. It's also next to the Centennial Trailhead, which is another mountain biking trailhead there. It's a really nice area. I'll show you what you can. I'll show you this house here. So this house obviously is a little more expensive. It's $5,995. It's a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, just over 3,000 square feet, about a third of an acre. Built in 2008, so 4 years old. 2-car garage, $197 a square foot. So this is a really good area. A little bit bigger lots in this one. Get an idea of what 600 can get you here, and that's a pretty typical house in that price range. Looks like a bonus room upstairs, so you get the idea of it. Then we'll go ahead and go up just a little bit. I think it's actually priced the same. So this one is pending as well. It's $599.9. This is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 3,250 square feet, almost a third of an acre. Built in 2011 and only $185 per square foot. So this is in what they call Copper Creek, which I will see if I can pull up the area here. So we've been staying kind of on that west side of Fayetteville here. I think this one is actually up here. Oh, there we go. It's up here by Lake Fayetteville, which is an awesome lake where they have these bike paths and walking paths all around it. It's a beautiful area. You can get on the lake, fish it, and everything else. But you got the botanical gardens of the Ozarks, and then Copper Creek is this area right through here. Make sure I got the right area. Yeah, so Copper Creek, it's right behind that botanical gardens, and it's gonna be this area here, which is an awesome area. And this house here, obviously, beautiful home. This is just another house, like I said, on the opposite side of Fayetteville, and still a really good option for families. For any, it's going to be, you're not even going to feel like you're in a college town at this point. And that's not to say that being in a college town is bad either. It's like I was saying, it's condensed in that inner city, and then you can, enjoy all the amenities that a college town has, such as going to those those games, those baseball games, football games, basketball games, softball games, and everything else. So really cool. Fayetteville's a great area if you have a family, if you're single, if you're a young professional, if you're retiring. It's still a great area. It's got a lot of stuff when it comes to outdoor stuff. You're getting closer to the main part of those Ozark Mountains, the Boston Mountains there at the foothills. You got other suburbs around there too. I'll show you really quick, then we'll end this. So when it comes to like the suburbs, pull out here. So here's Fayetteville here. Farmington's a really nice area here. So Farmington's a really solid area for a smaller town. It's kind of just connecting into Fayetteville now. You got Prairie Grove, which is only about a 15-minute drive. Elkins is about a 15-minute drive. Really nice. Excellent area. That's an area where if you want a bigger house and more land, that is an amazing area. It's beautiful out there. It's worth just going and driving to. You'll drive out there and see like big longhorn ranches. You'll see horse ranches, and they actually still have like cul-de-sacs out there too, but with anywhere from 1 acre to 5 acre lots. So that's a gorgeous area. It does get a little more expensive out there. That's a great area if you're wanting something with some more land and maybe do like a hobby ranch or a full-fledged ranch too. Really good option out there in Goshen. But there's all these different little suburbs and living areas. If you're looking for, like I was saying, more land, I would say you're going to focus more over on this east side, possibly down here in Prairie Grove too. But if you're wanting like a smaller town, just kind of disconnected from the city a little bit, Farmington's a really solid area. And then obviously you can go up here to Johnson, and it's like even up towards Springdale. But we're talking about Fayetteville. So anyways, hopefully that gave you guys a little bit more of an idea of where everything's laid out. Lots of parks here too. You got Gully Park, Wilson Park, which is really cool. Just a lot of different options, a lot of stuff for kids. There's actually a drive-in movie theater located on the outskirts too. So if you've never done that, something I would highly recommend taking the family and the kids for. It's really cool. But if you guys have any more questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to us. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, reach out to us however you guys want to. And me and my team would absolutely love to help you guys make that move here as easy as possible. And also, if you guys want to stay up to date on more videos just like this one here that we put out every single week, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell. That way you're notified every time we put out a new video. But hopefully this video helped you guys and gave you some more information about our area here. But until the next time, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you on the next one.